Hi crypto peeps, hope you're doing well. Today's date is 24th of January 2024. And again, what a crazy week we've had, especially if you're following the Bitcoin rise fall and the ETFs. So with this, let's go straight to see what our Bitcoin price is today. And here on CoinGecko, Bitcoin is trading at around about $40,000 and change. So up slightly from yesterday. We had a slight dip yesterday where it did go down to 39,000 for a few minutes. So yes, trading slightly bad at the moment. All this will be revealed in some of the paper-based news I have for you later today about what's happening with the ETFs and what's affecting the markets. So with that, let's get straight to the news, shall we? Okay, so my first piece of news here is on Finbold, and here's why the Bitcoin price is falling. Bitcoin is falling over 6% in the last 2 days to $39,000, continuing a downtrend that began on January 11th when the spot Bitcoin ETFs were launched in the United States. This bearish sentiment has permeated the entire crypto market, with leading coins like Solana and Cardano also seeing sizable losses. Spot Bitcoin ETF launch fails to spark the next crypto bull run. Bitcoin's fall this week takes the coin's losses to 20% in the past 2 weeks. This price crash comes on the heels of the much anticipated launch of spot Bitcoin ETFs in the US earlier this month. Many expected the ETFs to draw fresh institutional money into Bitcoin and push its price well past the $50,000 mark. However, according to an article from the Financial Times, flows have underwhelmed so far, with the 10 new ETFs pulling in just $4.7 billion collectively. Meanwhile, Grayscale's Bitcoin Trust has seen $3.4 billion exit since it converted to an ETF format. And so rather than sparking the next leg up, the ETFs have enabled easier access for long-term holders to exit their positions. As a result, Bitcoin's price has dropped dramatically in the past fortnight, and it looks likely to continue doing so in the near term. According to data from Arkham Intelligence, Bitcoin's tumble to $39,000 triggered over $100 million in long liquidations within just 1 hour earlier today. The sheer volume of margin calls and forced selling ad stops were hit then, and it amplified the sell-off. There's more news on this if you want to read that one. As with all these news bites, check out the links below, the full details there, read them and educate yourself. So moving to my next piece of news here, and this is on the Bitcoinist. 200,000 Bitcoin poised for release as Mt. Gox confirms repayments. This is a node story, but this is an update on it, so those of you out there wanting to see how the markets may move, keep an eye on this as well. The cryptocurrency community is on high alert as Mt. Gox trustee moves forward with the process of repaying creditors, signaling a significant release of Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash onto the market. And this development marks a pivotal moment in one of the most infamous episodes of crypto history. According to the latest reports, the Mt. Gox trustee has confirmed the initiation of a verification process for eligible repayment clients at the defunct exchange. The process follows the earlier commencement of bank repayments that started in December 2023. Says numerous Mt. Gox creditors have reported receiving emails indicating progress in the long-awaited repayment process. And they're estimating that the total Bitcoin to be released vary, with figures ranging from 142,000 to 200,000 Bitcoin. And additionally, the presence of 143,000 BCH and 69 billion Japanese yen under Mt. Gox's control further compounds the complexity of all this. Now, for a bit of history on this, founded in 2010, Mt. Gox was once the largest Bitcoin exchange in the world, and it handled approximately 70% of all Bitcoin transactions before suffering a catastrophic security breach in 2014. The exchange lost 850,000 Bitcoin in the hack, leading to one of the most significant bankruptcies in the crypto space. Again, there's more information on this if that one interests you, and if you're one of the people looking to get your money back, that's good news for you. My next piece of paper-based news here is on Forbes. The IRS warns that crypto income and gains must be reported on your tax returns. So this is for my US colleagues here. The IRS has issued a reminder that taxpayers must answer a digital asset question on their 2023 tax returns, as well as report all digital assets and their related income when they file their federal income tax return. Now, the question appears on the top of forms 1040, the individual tax return, the 1040 SR, the US tax return for seniors, and the 1040, the NR, US non-resident alien income tax return. Now, depending on the form, the digital assets question asked is, at any time during 2023, did you receive as a reward or a payment for property or service, or did you sell, exchange, or otherwise dispose of a digital asset or financial interest in a digital asset? And if you have, everyone must answer these questions. So that's a bit of news for you on there. Good luck out there with that one. You know, they're cracking down here in the UK. They're cracking down on you guys in the US as well. Moving to my next paper-based piece of news here, and this is on the street, talking about cryptos. X, or Twitter, launches a payments account, raising speculation about crypto integration. We've heard this many times over the past, but seems like it is slowly moving ahead. As Elon Musk pursues payments integration for his social media company, many believe crypto will be integrated directly. This month's launch of a dedicated user account for payments on Twitter, or now known as X, has stoked speculation about crypto integration. The app, owned by Tesla CEO Elon Musk, is hoping to rebrand into an everything app like the WeChat, offering one convenient platform for a bevy of services, including messaging and payments. Last month, X acquired a money transmitter license in South Dakota, as it has in other states, paving the way for it one day to become a major financial services platform, competing with PayPal, Square, or Stripe. The approval of these licenses, now gained by X in 9 other states, including Arizona, Georgia, Iowa, Maryland, Michigan, Mississippi, Missouri, New Hampshire, and Rhode Island, enables the social media giant to carry out cross-border money transfers. While his electric vehicle company Tesla famously accepts Dogecoin payments for Tesla merchandise and holds nearly 10,000 Bitcoin, Musk has not yet allowed customers to buy cars with Bitcoin. Similarly, crypto integration has long been a highly discussed feature sought by the crypto community, but Musk has not hinted about when this will become available. And historically, Musk has played a controversial role in boosting some meme coins, and was even sued in 2022 for allegedly promoting Dogecoin. Again, that's an interesting story. Looks like it's definitely coming at some point. Is it this year? Who knows, but it's coming. My last piece of paper-based news here today is on the Financial Times. The Bitcoin ETF war spreads to Europe. Goes on to say here, Invesco and WisdomTree have slashed fees by more than 60% on European Bitcoin projects, as an unprecedented number of new exchange-traded funds have become available to US investors. The US Securities and Exchange Commission approved spot Bitcoin ETFs this month from the likes of BlackRock, Fidelity, and Invesco. And this has led to an unprecedented supply of new products for US investors, said Gary Buxton, Invesco head of ETFs for Europe. Previously, such investors would have had to look at Canadian or European providers for exchange-traded exposure to the cryptocurrency. He went on to say, multiple providers have lowered fees as the US market worked to find the new equilibrium between supply and demand, and the resulting range of prices is considerably lower than existing tracking products in Europe. ARK Invest Management has indicated that it would price its US ETF at 0.8%, but instead launch with no fees for the first 6 months or until the asset reaches $1 billion. BlackRock investors will pay 0.25% for its product, although early investors can access it at 0.12% for the first year until assets reach $5 billion. Interesting stuff there. have a look at that. There's more details there if that one interests you on the ETFs and how that's spreading to the Europe and how that's affecting Europe as well. As I said, I think the price has gone down because people are taking their profits and they don't know how to react to this. We've got to give it time. We've got to give it time for people to understand how the markets work, and then I think we'll see Bitcoin rise again. But with that, let's move on to some video-based news for you here. My first piece of video-based news here is on Altcoin Daily. I like this channel. Please subscribe to them. Very good content every single day. It's for 9 minutes, and it goes on for the actual reason Bitcoin is crashing in 2024. So give that one a look. My next video piece of news here is Coin Bureau. This goes on for 21 minutes. It's just general crypto news talking about the Bitcoin crash, how ETH is blasting off, Ron, Pyth, and more. So lots of different crypto information on there. 21 minutes of valuable stuff. So subscribe and check that one out. My third video here that I have for you today is on Library of Wealth. My third video I have here for you today is on Library of Wealth. It goes on for 12 minutes, and it's after the Bitcoin sell-off. The real buying begins is a statement from Cathie Wood on what's going on with all this. Informative, so give that a look as well. Who knows? And my final video for you today is just general news information here. It's CNBC Crypto World. It lasts for about 13 minutes. It talks about Bitcoin falling below $39,000. Because of the post ETF pressure and lots of other bits and pieces as well, what's going on in the market. So just general information. So that's it for this week for the general news out there. As you know, Bitcoin's, trading down a little bit. No one's really going to know where this is going to go, but, we have the halving coming up in a certain amount of days in April. So that always causes some very interesting things to happen. Anyway, do your research, check out the links below, click that like button, click the subscribe button, help us out. Check us out on our futureforecastinggroup.com website as well if you want more information. Be safe out there, do your research. Namaste. See you next time.